If you've been paying attention, you probably realize it's all one artist, either in collaboration, leading, or doing his own thing. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, one of Ghana's number one, sitting right here across me. Oh wow. Well, let's just say 40 minutes of some amazing music. If you've been paying attention, you probably noticed that there was one singular common factor in all those songs, whether be it medley or baritone voice or sexy voice. It's still the same person. The man who's able to move his voice around and deliver some of the best love music we've ever heard of in Ghana. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in my presence, the one and only Akwaboah. Bruh.
Bemo.
As you say. We'll check who we invite. We'll see your intro.
Yeah,
serious. Charlie, so were you listening in the car when you were driving here?
I was in a hurry, so I wasn't even.
You weren't paying attention.
Yeah,
exactly. Charlie, we play your songs like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
for charge you.
I mean, yeah. You don't normally get that, so Charlie, if it's set for you like that, especially like on Joy, then
it's good.
Yeah, Charlie, it's
so good.
Cool,
so we're also very privileged and honored that you've come.
Thank you,
I've seen you recently, and I've been playing your new album.
Okay.
And I've been saying to the guys, we need to get Akwaboah back in here because you've been on the show before.
Yeah.
But we haven't done just you. I think you came with some guests. So that's good. So, without much ado, shall we delve in?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
To.
The song we just played, number one.
Number one, exactly.
Yeah. That song is
it
kind of
rough.
It BBB. When I listen to a song, all I think of is some live band.
Exactly.
Somewhere in Barbados. We were just tapping our legs and dancing.
Exactly.
I don't know. I picked Barbados, but somewhere with a clean beach. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Was that the incentive behind it?
No, the thing is, before I start writing, I delve into lyrics, as in what to put out there, because for me it's very, very important. Things that I say or talk about, it's very, very important to me. So yeah. I wouldn't say that was it though, but before I start writing, I make sure, I think through very well,
Yeah,
before.
Why not? So what leads the way? I think we've had this conversation before, but let's ask, for any first-time listeners who are obviously listening to you, I think I remember asking you some time in the past what you thought led the way. Is it your lyrics that determined your tune, or the tune first and the lyrics came after?
Okay.
Or is it just a convulsion of all of them just descending upon you and you have to deal with it?
Okay, so for this one, I have to be honest. One time, a friend sent me a beat. He's in the States. He sent a beat, and then, in fact, it gingered me. So I had to write a song to the beat, and then when I started writing the song, I asked a friend that, Charlie, I want to use this beat. Is it possible? And he was like, Charlie, no, it's my beat. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I don't normally do, the bang bang beats. I'm all about live though, but if you don't want me to use your beat, I think I have to go back to the studio and then do a live thing. So I used the friend's beat to write the song. It gave me that zeal to write the song. When I finished writing it, I hit the studios and then I made mine out of it. So it was basically, for this one, it was the instrumentation. That's my friend's instru first. Then I wrote the lyrics. It's funny, I was in the car. I was even playing it.
No.
Different.
I hear a lot of high life stuff in the music.
Yeah, but this is live.
It's a proper high life song.
Yeah, it's a live.
It's a live performance.
Everything
because
is
at
live.
the beginning, you hear some clapping.
Yes, it's live.
It's live.
Everything is live. You know how I do my stuff. I always wanna.
There's only one. Now let me read this out. It's something I noticed. I picked these words out when I listened to the whole album. It says, "Treat me well, and I will treat you well back."
Okay.
I picked this up from the song number one.
Exactly, yeah.
So what is the motivation behind the words of the song?
Okay, so basically it's, if you treat me like your brother, I'm going to treat you like my sister. You get it? There's a bond between brother and sister thing where sometimes the sisters will have to be running away from home, and then Charlie Akwaboah, and then the brother will keep mute. The dad comes and like, hey, Abnawe, that mpacho also hear you anymore. You get my point. So there's some level of secrecy between a brother and a sister.
And there's another one about mother
and then if you treat me like your father, I will love you like my mother.
That's right.
You get it. Men, what happens to us is we tend to we don't love. Men, we don't know how to love. The thing is, we see respect as love.
Oh, I see.
You get it. Yeah. So if a woman respects a man, the man doing so bad, you get
really?
it.
That's a shame, huh? It's not the same, is it?
Yeah, sometimes. So I just used that said, if you love me, if you treat me like your father, I'm going to love you like my mother. You know the bond between a guy and then the mother.
Yeah.
There's so much love, and then a lady and the father.
Yeah. You creative people, you have some ways around words. And somebody might just listen and think this is just some normal song. But when you listen and pay attention,
there's a big bond. Yeah.
You guys are making. Yeah. You're advising. You are. Yeah. Somehow conveying a message. Strong.
Because in every relationship, if you can treat me like your brother. You get it. I will love you. I'll treat you like my sister. Okay. With that love. And
that's
then
right.
The dad and the mother's thing. So.
Okay, so we have a few songs to go through.
Yeah.
Let's listen to "Matters of the Heart," which I wanted to be the first song to play when you arrive, because that epitomizes. That is the umbrella under which all these songs fit, right? Exactly. So, do you want to give us a little intro of what to expect before I drop it?
No, you do it.
I should do it. Yeah, let's go.
Troubled waters, God was by our side. It's you and I, baby. Wow! Oh, let me betray, but if I tell, I'm betraying, said you baby. Yeah, the need to be boy, I'll be right. Yeah, move your new I'll be new. We'll let nothing come between us. We'll spend our lives to prove that after all these times and all these years, you and I, mountains and valleys won't come between us. Time and space can never defeat us. It's you and I against the world. So so dear to be good, to wrongs to make a right.
Keep this frequency clear.
99.7. Yeah, the GD upon a boy, a right. Yeah, we'll be on you, I'll be no. We'll let nothing come between us. We'll spend our time to prove that after all these times and all these years, it's you and I. Mountains and valleys won't come between us. Time and space can never defeat us. It's you and I against the world. So hold me tight, back on balance. I come ever so yeah, I come ever so
matters of the heart now. It's the matters of the heart now. Yeah. It's the matters of the heart now. Now we can go. Baby, we'll grow old. We'll grow old. We'll grow old. See, I'm imagining myself some BT stage.
Big live audience.
Charlie, you see, with the horns, like 50 of them. Charlie,
Then people, they flow you fans from the crowd
You
inside.
see that thing, Charlie?
And it's a frenzy.
Charlie,
It's a flow.
That's what I'm looking for. I mean, it's not.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's a big song.
It is a beautiful song.
Thank you.
So listen, you got to tell us a little bit about the song.
Okay.
Because it's, I think the few things I would like to know is this: did you do this one first and then everything else followed? Or did you do a compilation of different songs and thought, this one carries most of the message for the entirety?
Okay.
Or do you just like the song?
I actually, I would say I started with other songs.
Okay.
I had an idea for this one, the beat, how it should go. It was a different message, you get it. But I found out that there were some songs on the album that were similar to the same message that I wanted to convey. So when I finished the beat, I had to go back to the drawing board and then think very deep, because I just didn't want to give anybody just anything. You get it? I feel Ghana or Ghanaians or my fans deserves the best. So then I came up with this song, Matters of the Heart. And then it's basically about you see, of late in our relationships, we don't know how to wait. For me, I always say there are 3 stages in every relationship. You get it? The first part, which is very nice, when you guys meet and then you're hanging out at the beach, at the club and everything. And then the second part where you get to and then you're like, oh, now I've seen everything about you. And then sometimes you're a guy or a girl, and sometimes you feel like you want to let go because I've known. You get it? And then if you're able to stay through that part, you move to where you now become one.
Yeah.
You
upgrade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's been years of the struggles in every relationship, then to the marriage part. That is if you end up getting married. Yeah, that's why,
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
And I kind of noticed there were some trumpets playing in there as well. And I'm like, what's going on here? Is this high life? Is it hip life?
Yeah.
What is it? It's.
I call it high life in 3/4. 3/4 is a type of beat. Like they will go, they use it for the international world, their style of music. You get it? And then I just chose to add a little bit of high life to it.
Gotcha.
So if you listen to the guitars under it, you can feel there's but then I played but so it's still the same high life, but then done in 3/4. Because if they can do it out there, why can't we do it?
Have you done a music video for this?
No, not yet.
Okay, so let me tell you what I pictured when I saw it.
Okay.
I pictured you with a live band and you
Exactly.
orchestrating the band,
Exactly.
wearing a 3-piece tail suit.
Exactly.
That's how I saw it, and you were
This video
orchestrating.
is a very big one. So
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, I need to take my time and then do the video very well.
We already know Bishuti, I know afraid me.
But
So listen, I noticed also that it's a nice melody, you know?
Yeah.
It's a nice melody. It's got a bit of an international appeal to it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't understand the local language,
Exactly.
sometimes you get by just understanding that it's good music, you know?
Yeah, that's the whole thing about the song, because I needed people to really understand that the language shouldn't be the barrier. You should listen to the song, even if you don't understand it. You should know that something is happening, something big is going on out there, in terms of melodies, in terms of instrumentation, with the horns and everything. I mean, you can still fall in love with the song without not like understanding what's happening out there. You get it? So I mean, I tried my best to put the whole 3 together. And the music, if you know something, at
Tell
least
me.
if the message doesn't sell for you, the instrumentation should. If the instrumentation doesn't cut it for you, then the melodies should.
And if you're lucky, you can have all of it cutting for
Exactly.
you.
And
In
then
which case, you have a blockbuster.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. So that's
see.
what's happening here with Matches
It's
of the
interesting. I see
Thanks.
what you guys do as like a painting.
Yeah.
Creating a scene. You put your first layer, then another layer. Then
Exactly.
you start layering. The next thing you know, you've got a mixture of colors.
Colors, yeah.
And it's music.
Yeah.
And we are all excited.
About it.
Okay, so I'm going to play this next one, which is Let You Go. And if you're wondering who I'm talking to and you've only just tuned in, yes, I'm speaking to the one and only Akwaboah. Yes, 2016 Best Male Vocal Performance nominee. 2016 Best Collaboration of the Year. 2014 New Artist of the Year nominee. 2013 Songwriter of the Year nominee. 2010 Songwriter of the Year and won. Yeah, Jijiko.
Next year, one for me.
We'll talk about the nominations and
'cause,
the way this whole music industry works when we come back after this. But let's listen to this other one.
I should have said no when you called and said you love me. Then when I wasn't coming, could that be? 'Cause after knowing that you have somebody who has your heart and I have your body, you walk around and me hear me brim. You walk around and me hear me zim. This one for me soon, yeah. Now in rat and him pampa. Try me, yeah. Frisa pepe, me to know ya quanta. How can I let you go? You were so in my blood. Let you go, you were close to my heart. How can I let you go? You were so in my blood. Oh, don't let you go, you were close to my heart. Yeah. And I'm for so bitch I'm you, yeah. And so me city, baby, be a emra. Or don't need anyone could the moondra. As a man grandpa, gentle crop, be the shop and we pese to Mjabe. Walk when Tim fee. Yeah. What did Jimmy walk on so I could Jammy Subunani? Bit dummy. Menono. Medobi. Anon sudo obi fufu.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Sometimes I keep asking myself, why love is so unfair? She did give me everything I want. She just did buy me everything I need. Trying to make love work with me. I wish, say this love could feel me. But if she won't touch me, then she'll start to annoy me. When she call me plenty, I don't know why, then she start to
Keep the frequency clear.
I know say this no be good though. Really wish that I could love her back oh. But my heart not to give me the chance oh. 'Cause it belongs to somebody else. Where the person not to give a demo. She's busy loving somebody else so I ask myself say why. So why is love unfair? For love, I'm in love with somebody to love somebody. Somebody. So sad when you're in love alone. Wishing you go back so you keep on holding on. You are being strong. Maybe I said you don't know so don't be for fraud. Now you open one so come travel in shampoo. And I revel some necessary. Baby, the wrong one loves you the right way. The right one loves you the wrong way. And I don't just understand. Baby, you will never wait in vain for no love. Wishing all your wishing stars. Every day I ask myself, I said, why is love unfair? For love, I'm in love with somebody to love somebody. somebody to love somebody. Oh, love, 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 love with somebody, somebody to love somebody. Oh, love, 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 I'm in love with somebody, somebody to love somebody. Obidowa, Udobia, Omuno. So why is love unfair?
Why is love unfair? What a paradoxical question. If we had answers for that, trust me, we will have solutions to almost everything in this world of a house. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting in front of me today is the man who wins everything, or is nominated, is either one or the other. Akwaboah is here with me. If you've been listening to all these melodies that have been played, some in collaboration, some, it's leading the way, others just doing his thing with his voice. It's Akwaboah with me in the studio. Akwaboah, that's the thing. This is a nice song.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I got from it.
Okay.
Some pieces of information that I wrote down. The right one loves you the wrong way.
Yeah.
The wrong one loves you the right way. And I was like, Charlie, so talk to me. Let's start with, where's this song come from? What was the inspiration behind it? And what was the message? And do you think it was well received?
Okay, so basically it's about this cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you somebody loving you, they call you, sometimes they send you text messages, they want to do everything for you, and the more they call you, the more you get angry. Because you know they love you, and then no matter how you try to suck them, they still want to be there. And then you're
love strong.
Charlie, you know it's strong. And then you're into someone, you get it. You're also into somebody, and then the person really doesn't. Okay, let's say the person is there, but doesn't really give a hoot about your love and everything. And then you can just even think about it that the person also is loving another person.
Yeah.
You get it?
You'll be our master.
You get it? And so it's just that circle that gave me this whole song, because I was kind of fed up with this whole thing. And I'm like, why is love sometimes unfair? Because sometimes this guy loves you so much, and then all you have to do is just love the person back, and the person will take you to heaven. But yet your heart says no. Your mind is saying the guy is a good guy, but your heart says no. You love somebody else with your heart, and then you get where I'm coming from. So the whole thing, brought this whole song up. And when I play it like for friends, and then all like on social media, I get lots of messages, and they keep asking the same question about Nisena. I wrote this song, blah blah. And I'm like, it's happening. It's all about reality. So
it is life.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's sad, but Charlie, you can't do it. I'm sure Charlie, you some good if you yourself. We know the mind.
No, the world, the way the world is. You can't be everything to everyone.
Exactly.
You have to be something to some
Someone,
people.
yeah.
So otherwise,
No, but one be the way you there. I should say.
look, this man won't worry me. You want 10 interview people talk.
No,
You
I'm
wait.
just saying,
I got some questions for you.
You know it's true. Right? There's somebody out there looking for you. I've been calling you, texting
I hear
you first thing in the morning, and you're like, Charlie, you know what?
Marty,
You
the
disturb my
person
life,
make it
bro.
day in one corner. Me too, I go day in one corner.
You have no day there. You
You
go
know
my
they
point.
see. Okay, so
Okay.
listen. Before that, we play Let You Go. Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
And
That's one of my favorites too.
yes. So I want us to talk about that a little bit. It
Let You Go,
seems
okay.
it seems like one of your songs that is played a little bit in it's like a lower key. I don't know
Okay.
whether that's deliberate, and it kind of just rocks. Then there's a high tempo somewhere towards the end.
Exactly. Yeah, let you go.
And I fancy that sort of music sometimes. The ones that
Okay.
are just like swing,
Exactly. Yeah.
swing, and then
And
it
it
just
takes
keeps
you,
going. Yeah. So, do you notice when you're doing these things that sometimes your music is
Cool,
not carrying
and
the
then-
same tempo, and is it deliberate?
Yeah, sometimes. You're trying to tell a story. You get it? And then you need to explain it or tell it well so that the person will understand where you're coming from. So, message-wise, yes, but then instrumentation-wise, you need to know exactly what you're doing.
Gotcha.
When you start, there's some things that they don't have to be in the first 8 or 16 bars of the song, because you're trying to say something, and then if they should come at that time, they're going to take off the beauty of what you're saying.
Gotcha.
So then you take them out like 16 bars, you get to the chorus, and then the second part. Now that you have the message, you start bringing them in one by one, one by one. Then
and then
you take
to
them
the
there.
crescendo.
Exactly, yeah.
They're in heaven. It was a nice listening to you on the song when you hit the high pitch.
Yeah.
It was
whole thing. Yeah.
It shows the range, I think, of your voice,
yeah.
that you have an endless range.
Yeah,
Tell me
you
about,
try.
as a guy, how do you carry all this range in your throat?
It's been a long time coming. We've been doing the live band thing for years. Apart from playing for, I would say, most of the artists in Ghana. Some years back, I was also a lead singer for the Patchway band.
Yes.
So I was kind of doing hard songs, and then it's just like practicing all over again. Anytime, like whether shows you play, and then it was like 2 hours singing for like an hour or two. You get it. So, and when you practice too, you make perfect. So I guess that's where it started from.
I've got an interesting question for you. Who would you compare yourself to internationally? I'm like, there's only one Akwaboah, but
Okay.
you seem to do very well within that whole love. Don't let him distract you.
No, I mean,
You seem,
I get
you
that.
seem
a
to
lot.
do very well within that whole love thing, and you don't go wrong with ballads because you have a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Do you find that sometimes you're thinking you want to delve a little bit into more? I'm like, I've listened to some previous songs,
Yeah.
but your ballads gives range to your voice,
Yeah.
and makes you do things.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider faster music, dance music, or you like to stay in that
Yeah,
whole
no.
swing stroke, low tempo?
I think I'd love to do some ballads too, like up tempo songs too.
Yeah,
Why? Because you can't always perform like ballad songs for like 2 hours.
that's true.
Eventually,
People for dance more.
Yeah. So you perform for a while, and then when you're like 30 minutes or let's say half an hour to the end of the show, you start giving them the fast tempo songs
That's right.
to get them enjoying. So, and as an artist, that tells that you can be here and you can be there. That completes you. You get it. As an artist, you should be able to, like Michael Jackson would do Heal the World and then do Thriller.
That's right.
You get
Totally extremes.
Yeah, so you should be able to do the two. But then, I have a particular brand that I would want to keep. No matter how many songs I do, as in the fast tempo songs, I still want people to really get this part of me. That if you want great music, it's not like if you want great music, you can just dive into Akwaboah music, and then you're gonna get what you're looking for.
So even though this particular album is mild to slow tempo,
Yeah.
should we expect like some really
Yeah.
active songs from you in the future? Is that what you're saying? You'll be giving us all
Exactly, yeah.
sorts. It won't just be love songs.
No, it won't just be love songs. It's gonna
Okay.
be songs that I'm sure you wouldn't even imagine I sang it. So yeah.
So here I am thinking that something is cooking.
Oh yeah. When I was coming, I was even writing one in the car.
No way.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And they're throwing your mommy.
Matthews.
If you just get up, write song like that.
Yeah. Oh, songs like I think Transformer and then Number One. I wrote them in the car.
Aha.
Yeah. Sometimes when I drive.
So what
the
is happening?
inspiration
You are the
comes.
one driving,
Yeah.
and things are coming to you while you're driving.
Yeah.
Is it the asphalt? What is going on? Or the sunlight? What is it?
I just don't know. It's me driving in my. I think when I'm driving, it's like I'm
You enter
free.
a zone.
Yeah, like I'm alone in the car, and then I'm free. So it starts coming, and I just pick up my phone, and then I start.
Okay.
I start constructing the lyrics in my head,
Mm-hmm.
and then I pick up my phone and then record them bit by bit till I get all done. Yeah.
Until you get it all done. And you have released like a barrage of love songs onto Ghanaians. And what do you want them to do with it apart from fall in love? When we come back, we'll be talking about the message you're conveying out there, because
Okay.
love is supposed to be the answer to everything.
Everything,
So this
yeah.
one is Open Your Mouth. Let's have a listen to it, shall
In
we?
your heart.
Open your heart. Pardon me.
That's fine.
Minim so see much Nansu akumaya waya no se boy ehu hiya Upasa uchu pipia se Unko betumi ye Unko betumi ye Minim so see much Nansu wakumaya wayana se boy am here. Upaso chu pipiase unkwa betumi yatina unkwa betumi yatina. But you can't get running away from love just because the last one let you down. Tranquil for you, baby, in a dress somewhere, somehow, love can be found. If you try, if you try, if you try, love can be found. Every man that wants you feels like it's a job interview. Baby, get to where I be shower before, get to where I be some now, some road. Dear, why can't no dano ya no slow, some no. I can't get to a beer. Ube share will be a better woman. What's yes, yeah, why it never work with anybody. True love has no hiding place, so you should know. Cause you can't get running away from love just because the last one let you down.
It's Kofi Lane, your classic man on Joy 99.7.
Love can be found.
Keep this frequency clear.
99.7.
It's that time of the night again. It's just me, my thoughts, and my pillow again. Loneliness, such a day way one day would drive me insane. Me who send me a moody muda, now my heart is in pain. No amount of champagne will fi cover this pain. Me taking whiskey 12 shots, making wishes to my thoughts, crying and thinking and wishing I go forget this thing. I mean, forget his name. Kissing on my finger, wishing I am wearing his ring. If you know big diamond with some character, my character go fi accept anything, even if it be copper self. I need a man, make a show him I be proper chef. Even if it be copper self, I need a man, make a show him I be proper chef. Text.
Keeper of the gates of wisdom, please let me in. Keeper of the gates of wisdom, please let me in. Nyame di dalu suso nunkwani mijen, mekom no bini micho.
Joy 99.7
I need
FM.
someone to call my own. I need someone to call my own. And I need someone to call my own. Yeah, I need someone to call my own to hold me down. Yeah, to hold me down. I know, baby, to hold me down. Just for me to hold me down.
Someone to call my own, to hold me down. Akwaboah is in the house. 11 minutes past 11.
And I say me darin so share or this one you know be go mechi na me she no. I don't wanna wake up with a text message on the phone, yeah. I just wanna wake up with the lips to kiss and the hands to hold me close. That's why I need someone I can call my own, my own. I want someone I can call my own, my own.
Someone to call my own.
I need someone I can call my own.
Akwaboah, don't you have enough people to call your own? Eh?
I would
Do
say
you have to put it in music and call more people?
yes, plenty. I'm not doing same kind of job.
Someone to call my own,
Yeah.
to hold me down. Now that is powerful.
Yeah, so I just released the video, I think 2 days ago. That was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's doing pretty well.
Yeah, I don't know how I've missed this video, so I'll blame my producers, but I have to
Yeah.
see the video.
Yeah, you
It's a
need to.
powerful song.
Yeah.
And so, what's the inspiration behind this? This is very slow tempo. You know, BPM.
Yeah.
Not more than 90.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like relaxed. You
Exactly.
know, where would you be sitting when you're listening to something like this? Me, I say beach.
Okay.
What would you be thinking?
For me, I think it'll still be in my car. Driving one
Charlie,
hot afternoon.
when we
and then-
finish the show, I go look this car. Honestly.
No, but the thing is, I think I have a thing for ballads, like slow songs. You get it? And then they if you listen to country music, you get it?
You like country music? I remember you told me
yeah,
that in the past.
I love,
yeah. Yeah.
They tell stories, and then the way they tell the story, and then it's all ballad, and you're like, hey, like Nancy and Ifrihin, you get it?
Yeah.
So I think I have a thing for ballads. Hold Me Down, yeah. I think a ballad song inspired Hold Me Down.
Yeah.
But the message about with the whole Hold Me Down thing is, you know, we didn't meet say for a man. You get it?
Yes.
Sometimes you're in a relationship
Shani
with like they're in a relationship with a guy, and then to them, the guy is a whole like she feels she's the main chick,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
main chick and everything, and then later on she finds out that
There's someone else.
say Obi na main chick, no, they know a side chick. You get it? And then she's sad and then worried about it, and then she's like, when am I going to find somebody to call my own? You get it? It's not like she's there and then she starts calling you at night, like, Bro, who are you? And you're like, I'm with my girl. Can I call you back? Or blah blah blah. You get it? And it's happening to lots of women out there. They can't complain about it. They have their hearts somewhere that they know it's not cool. They want to get out, but they can't because they love the guy and they know the guy is dating. And yes, they can't let the guy go. So this is them saying, I need somebody to call my own. Yeah.
Sometimes we all want something we can't have. If we all learn to accept a little bit more of what we have and be grateful for it.
Love and fair.
So we had a beautiful voice of Ifya in the background there. What's it? Supporting
Ifya.
you. What is it like working with Ifya?
You know, Ifya is a pro. She's a professional. I mean, you don't have to. All you have to do is just explain the things you want, and then she delivers.
That's simple.
That's She understands where you're coming from. If you just tell her, okay, Ifya, maybe so you say blah blah blah, and then she's like, okay, so you want me to do this or that, and then she gets it into the booth, and then come on, she will just give it to you like that.
And before that, we were listening to Open Your Heart.
Yeah.
So what's
Open Your Heart is for okay, let me say those who are kind of in the industry. Let me use and I have to be honest. Those in the industry, the women in the industry, and then I would say those who are kind of not married, and then not only in the industry, like those who are not married, but then really made training, and that's where I was going, because it feels like now you're in it. People come and they claim they love you, and then you don't want to open up because you feel where you are, they are coming for the money
or the
and
fame.
everything, or the fame. You get it?
Yes.
So then I was just saying, open your heart to love for the second time. You can't keep running away from love just because the first one let you down. For baby, yes, open means somebody is knocking on your door. So open your heart to love for the second time.
So how are you finding that balance of opening your heart to your fans, but not your doors? Because you can't let everybody in.
But
right?
So the thing is that everything is timing. Everything. That's what I believe in. If they are for you, they will still stick around. You get it? If they are not eventually, and then they wait and they can't seem to find what they're looking for, they're just going to let it go.
That's true too.
Yeah, so I believe in timing.
Believe in timing.
Yeah.
So talking about collaborations then, this one is got your own man success in it.
Yeah,
Sakode.
yeah, Obiba.
Obiba.
Yeah, that's you know, we really had we already did the song, and then it was left with a hook that I was supposed to write, but it wasn't coming. You get it?
How did you get the hook out?
It takes some time.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this song is the last one on the album, but then anama because sometimes you need to listen to what you're doing. Sometimes it doesn't come for like a month. It can just not come for like a month or
And
two.
it's okay.
And it's okay.
Because creative people, you can't be just receiving constantly, right?
Sometimes you just need to leave it to time. You just keep playing the music over and over again. You get it till one day,
It just lands.
early morning, I was there and then I heard something ringing in my ear.
And how are you? So something comes to you, you put it down on paper, or you go into studio, mix it up. It doesn't feel right, you leave it, right?
Yeah.
You come back, you try again. It doesn't feel right, you leave it. When do you know that is it?
I don't normally go to the studios to even do it. And then I get back and then I feel it's not it. I will wait till my spirit tells me
That
this
is the
it.
one.
Yeah. So I'll play and play and play the song. And then it will get to a point where you can tell. You know, creative people, we have some spirit. Let me just say that. It will come. It will
Yes.
come to you and then you're going to just say, okay, now that's it.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you would feel it in your veins, in your heart, that's the right one.
That's the right one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would know when it comes
So
to
let's
it.
listen to this one, which was, by all accounts, from the horse's own mouth, one of the hardest ones to make. It didn't come easy,
Yeah.
but eventually it arrived.
Yeah, it came out great.
It did. Let's check it out.
Obana wopene dia. Bomodina fa wubuana no.
99.7.
Wudi abana wubi aware na nka musuo nka no. Weyi na kome mu ama wo. Na wudi na gosi suoja no. Wote wonsa wono so bona so moda so peuti na woguso ne woda no ne man hia ne akrokro. Ente wonsa mbono da. Wusu no sa na wo papa ye ya ene menhwe wobi asa so fansa wasa. Be ma ne ni one ne ye de fa dwen. Waso aye hye wo hu na wo sibe. Friend will know you were princess, where you will be back, men friendly. Hey.
Baby, I wanna know a person who's a woman. Send a need to a cheer, and I say, be our money. Baby, I wanna know a person who's a wedding. Hey, you don't try, and try, and money so don't try. Hey, you don't try, and try, and money so don't try.
That's your same tina. You did do a jane hono. Ocean as I want to be in the swat, Jan and man coffee pono. Now would be a corner DNA would don't ponsuno. One man poison, another man meat. Or done a man fat, money peen and sono. So we need to cheer for more dinner to the pass.
It's Kofi Lane, your classic man on Joy 99.7.
That's why it's not yet. Oh, I want some of Mudia. I'm not a strap on the factor. And I'm a young come, I'm in your mobile. Never was it's not yet. I want some of Mudia, dear. The strap on the factor. And I'm a young come, I'm in your mobile. Never was it's not yet. Oh, my pouch over me, booty shimmy. Now I am mobile. Oh, my pouch over me, booty shimmy. Now I am mobile. Man, on me, why? Oh, no, me, give you mine. Oh, my pouch over me, booty shimmy. Now I am mobile. Man, on me, why? Oh, no, me, give you mine. Oh, my pouch over me, booty shimmy. Now I am mobile. Mimpeja udin traman sign. Anasa mi koko wakrate mundane dinche viasina. Sema fumbo. Mimpeja udin traman sign. Anasa mi koko wakrate mundane dinche viasina. Sema fumbo. You are the one that I truly love. I know you came from up above. Sorry, love. I can't lose you now. I want someone from Mudia. I'm a strap on the factor. And I'm a young come, I'm in your mobile. Now, my quas, it's not yet. I want someone from Mudia, dear. Miss strap on the factor. And I'm a young come, I'm in your mobile. Now, my quas, it's not yet. Oh, me pouch over me, pony chimney. Now, I am mobile. Oh, me pouch over me, pony chimney. Now, I am mobile. Man, oh, me, why? Oh, the baby, give you mine. Oh, me pouch over me, pony chimney. Now, I am mobile. Man, oh, me, why? Oh, the baby, give you mine. Oh, me pouch over me, pony chimney. Now, I am mobile. Penny Fossey, you're from Kuma, you're from Munya.
Hey, yeah, Boubé. If you're listening and just tuned in, we have none other but Akwaboah with us in the house. The awards are and the nominees are just exciting and so many. This man produces some legendary music. 2016 Best Male Vocal Performance nominee. 2016, again, Best Collaboration of the Year with Mewu, if you remember that one, featuring Sakode. And 2014 New Artist of the Year nominee. 2013 Songwriter of the Year nominee. And 2010 Songwriter. And that year, certainly, he also did win. That was an interesting track there. Me Power Cho. Now, Me Power Cho said ding. Yeah, Pacho said ding.
My bonia, watch him in mini choice. I have to beg.
I like the song because it's sing along, you know.
Yeah.
You know, everybody can just be swaying left to right, left to right. I like that sort of feel to it. And it seems to be asking for forgiveness.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't we all need to be asking for forgiveness?
Yeah, I mean, when you make mistakes, I think we should, because it cuts everything short. You get it? Yeah, it lets sleeping dogs lie. So
it's not easy for people to apologize.
Charlie, that thing, I don't know why.
Yeah, ask for forgiveness. Charlie, hard.
And that's for men, you know.
Normally for men, right? Okay.
You're gonna go like, hey, is that what you're telling me? Okay, we interest.
Listen, I'm going to be playing one of my favorite songs on the album, and it's number one.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, I thought I had decided number one was my favorite one.
So you heard the track 5.
Yeah, and
Hold me down.
Damn, that's going to be a hard competition for me.
Yeah, Hold Me Down really holds you down.
Yeah. So, you know, you're putting out all this love out there. It's all vibes of love, you know, and most of it is relationship love.
Exactly.
What would you say is love defined in a life well lived? Marriage or otherwise?
That's a big one. I think marriage, yeah.
Marriage. So you
Because,
believe in that institution of Mawari, Kola,
yeah.
Falco,
Yeah. Love, family, everything.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
yeah.
at the end of the day, see, the thing is, you'll get to a point where you'll be left alone. You get it? Your kids will one day grow.
Yeah.
And you'll be left alone. That's where you would know as to whether it was good for you to be married or not. Because when you're 60 and then they're all grown up and then working and they're also busy trying to make their life,
That's right.
you'll be left with one person.
That's right.
So you should love the person. You should believe in that.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah.
It's a connection.
Exactly.
Having a better cerebral connection with
the person,
your partner. And it can't just be touchy feely.
No.
And then cause if
And there's everything. 60 years, not even now.
Let's not imagine that, shall we? Let's not allow our
We
minds.
don't want to go there.
No.
It shall come to pass.
Let's move on very swiftly. So listen, this song for me is high life proper.
Okay.
Treat me well, I will treat you well back. I remember that when we listened to it earlier, and I told you that song just really resonates with me.
Yeah. I see you love high life.
I do.
Everything for high life
But it
music.
has to be the way I used to hear high life when I was younger. The Ujako Nimos and those.
Yeah.
When I sense that, it naturally just drags me in. So I get very excited about it. Having said that, we do have some kind of high life that is very Europeanized as well.
Exactly,
So, well, let's try something else, shall we?
We shall.
Options not also. So I'm thinking that maybe we should do worship. Get a bit of praise and worship in here.
Okay.
Now, you see, when I listened to the song, I remember all I was thinking of, as soon as we were younger and they say, everybody bow down your heads in prayer. And we all will bow down. And this is how the song sounds.
Okay.
The sound of the song seems like background music playing while a pastor is preaching. Or we're all with our heads down praying.
Okay.
That's the feeling I got.
Okay.
It's quite powerful. Is that what you were trying to achieve?
I guess that's what I was trying to, and then it worked though, because the thing is, I'm a church boy too, so.
It works perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we all bow down our heads in prayer?
Come, let us sing for joy to the Lord. Let us shout aloud to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before him with thanksgiving and adore him with music and songs. For the Lord is a great God and the King above all gods. The sea is his, for he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. Come, let us bow down in worship. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker, for he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, the flock under his care.
Yehovah, leading Cassie, Atiasi for Yame, and you all, Morning Minya, and that day, made him see, I see for Yamini. Now, wouldn't mean so I bought for Tonyum said, Grown, you are Jay. Grown, Mrs. Soraba for Tonyum said, Grown, you were, Mrs. Missy Otina Hima, so Nenana Asa Obiansa way Suraba photo Numse You are ready, Mrs. Suraba photo Numse Obiansa way Mommy has a son in your free fear. Say unto me and worry be him. Papa Panacho, I see on tea. Fisa Hutra Bentino, Quano Beco. Papa Bonani and in this war. And so, mommy, I'm training. Nshende chimpo Asikwabena wahuni yako sunina So unine na usisuwa mpawa kumama Oh baby yeah Hi oh baby yeah Fise misi suname po babo Sumufa uofejo baba Yeah 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 Fise misi suname power I job Baba. I say me out of me dream many. I feel my abranty. Say me dream I come up more baby party. Oh Debbie, oh Debbie. And so Michelle, oh baby. Say the boy I will never find.
Frequency clear.
The phone cry, oh they get it better. I'm a boy that maybe I say. Some baby, I'm in uni. I wanna give up, holding nothing back. All day, I send me broom again soon. Me, I won't be behind you. Shabby boy, shabby boy.
Keep that frequency clear.
Shabby boy, shabby boy. Baby, would ya shabby boy? Promise me that you love me night and day. And if I go broke, would you love me the same way? Yeah. Promise me that you love me, come what may. Yeah. I hope that this love ain't gonna hurt us in any way. Oh, Shabby Bobby, oh, no, Shabby Bobby, Shabby Bobby. Chevy boy, Chevy boy. Chevy boy, Chevy boy, Chevy boy. Chevy boy, Chevy boy, Chevy boy. Chevy boy, Chevy boy, Chevy boy.
Now, Shami Bona cried just saying,
Promise me.
promise me.
Yeah, so it's just like a young guy growing up with mom and papa, and then mom leaves home because there's no money, and then dad wants like the son that I don't want for my baby. Yes, because with your mommy, so the guy grows up and then on I player, he doesn't want to give his heart to anybody till she finds another woman. As a she is willing and she's doing everything that her mother never did. His mother never did.
Doing everything
Exactly.
that the mother never
Didn't
did.
do, yeah. So then he's torn between the two, as to following his heart or following what his dad said. But if he's gonna follow his heart, so you're not gonna do what mom did.
Okay.
Yeah.
They wish rap speed or don't kwan
I feel me about Barbati. And then you're doing
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next album. This I listened to it, this whole album, when it first came out.
Okay.
And then, I just took my time to listen again before interviewing you. And the universal language is love across the board, almost everything.
Yeah.
We're going to change it up a little bit and go onto the dance floor.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. And that's featuring Sei Shay, right?
Yeah.
And so that kicks it up tempo a little bit.
Yeah.
We got some saxophone, Jamaican music.
Yeah, at the end of the song. And some salsa.
Yeah, and the lady's voice is amazing too. Really complimentary.
She's a very strong force. Yeah, in the Nigerian market.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. We're going to listen to at least 2 more songs after we've rounded up with the man himself. Yes, if you are just tuning in, you've missed a lot. Plenty. But, it's not the end yet. You could still watch the live stream on our Facebook. I've been spending some time with none other but Akwaboah. Yes, the voice, the melodic voice. Sum, the voice. That's right. And he's taking us through his new album, which is which one is the new album again?
The Matters of the Heart.
Matters of the Heart. Okay. That was the first song we played. So that was nice, and we've gone through quite a few others, haven't we?
Yeah.
So what should we expect from you in the future?
So as in albums or what we're doing?
Whatever is coming. Give us a bit of a hint.
So now we're going to dance more.
We're going to dance some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
collaborations?
I want to have more of them. And then, basically I think it's going to be videos, concerts, and then, we're going to dance more. Because now you know what Akwaboah is all about.
That's right.
You get it. So if you're dancing, you can't say, there are great songs. That is, if you want to dance, you can get songs from Akwaboah. If you want to listen, if you want to think, you can get songs from Akwaboah. If you want to fall in love, you feel free. You get to Matters of the Heart, and then you're good to go. So,
is there anyone you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet in the music industry?
Charlie, the thing is,
summertime.
Like artists that I want to work with.
International.
No, the thing is, it feels like the kind of songs that I write, people say they are very deep, and then and you'll be unable to know like they want to really listen to the song and then get every lyric one by one.
Especially if they don't understand the words.
Yeah.
So that brings me nicely to what is the next focus? Are you moving beyond the boundaries of Ghana?
Yeah, I mean I feel Ghana is too small for me. The things that I want to do.
Why you are?
I've been able to achieve something, and then I would want to look elsewhere.
But you're going to hold on to your fans.
Oh yeah, why not? Yeah,
the base must be strong.
No, they are. Yeah. I mean, they are. Without them, I'm no one. So it's still gonna be. I'm still gonna be with them, and then do more things. Yeah.
Sounds good. I can't wait. I'm all ears, bro. As soon as the next one land, make we know.
Make you know.
Yeah. So, any shout outs you'd have for anyone?
Yeah, I just want to say a very big thank you to, first of all, my team. this pretty lady sitting here. She's called Akusia.
Hello,
my
Akusia.
manager. She's been awesome. She's been sometimes annoying, but we still work. Sometimes she even organizes shows that I'm not even aware till.
And then you just turn up and perform.
And then all she has to say is, "Kamna, I've organized a show. Just go and rehearse and come and perform." And then to the team, I mean, Ahmed, Mr. Young, and to Midofi, and then to Success Music. Sakuri has been there for me from advice to videos and everything. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to them. And then to every fan, Aqua Nation out there, I just want to say God bless you guys for holding me down on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook. They are there, almost promoting everything that I put out there. So thanks to all of them. And then to Kofi, thank you for having me too.
My pleasure. As for media, it's you have a seat for life.
Thank you.
So far as I'm sitting here,
that's it.
You have a seat for life. But listen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you too so much, and your team. And just want to take this opportunity to thank you all, Joy 99.7 FM listeners, for choosing the station as your station.
Roland, say thanks to him too.
Yes.
Roland of Chatterhouse.
Don't forget anyone.
Roland, thanks. I will meet you for one corner.
A big thank you to my producer, Beku Sankofi, and Kwame Official. Well, it's been a wonderful evening listening to some melodic songs by Akwaboah from his album, Matters of the Heart. So, I'll be back again next week, Monday, between 10 till 12. Same for Tuesday, and hopefully the same for Wednesday. Again, I may have a surprise guest for you sitting here on Wednesday that will grace the occasion and hopefully entertain you in the process. For now, it's good night. For some of you, it's good morning. Take care, folks, and God bless.
Joy.